Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you're here. Today I want to talk to you about some unhealthy ways that I coped with my anxiety and depression. And I do want to advise you, these are in no way, shape or form ways that you want to act out in reaction to how you feel at all. If I had someone tell me that that's not needed, I would have listened. But I'm gonna give you guys a few stories in which I did do things that were the best way, but I did them. It started in my sophomore year. I didn't even know that I was going through something. I just kind of acted out in a way where I started smoking weed. And at the time, I didn't even think it was anything bad with it because everyone was doing it anyway. So it was just like, okay, I'm doing it too. But then weed went from to Xanax. I was taking Xanax, and that was my sophomore year as well. And that's when I knew, okay, I'm getting a little too deep into this, what's going on. And I hadn't even realized what was going on. I just knew that I was acting out in a certain way. And then it went from Xanax to going to opium, which is, it can be anything that is like a painkiller type of thing. I was going from medication to medication to medication, not even knowing why, or, you know, at the time you don't know why you're even doing this. And it was just the way that I was coping with things. And I didn't even know how to say I needed help until this is a story. Let me tell you guys what had happened. I went to school. I did my normal thing. I was taking these drugs at school. I know, terrible. And that's why, you know, that's like a call for help. Like you're saying, like, I need help. Like, I'm going to school high. But what happened was, it was just a regular day. I'd take my, I think at the time I was taking two of them, and these are like probably 500 mgs each. So I'm getting high. And I felt so sick this day because painkillers, they will have a tendency to make you sick. So I had to do my normal routine. I took them, and I was getting lightheaded, and I was just like, I don't feel good. So the day goes on. I get in my mom's car. She had been on to me a little bit about like my behavior because I was acting out. I was really tired. So imagine just coming home and you're really tired. I wasn't talking to her. I was isolating myself. So my mom had the signs for sure. And so that day I threw up in the car. So disgusting, but so truthful. And that day I finally was just like, I need to tell my mom what's up. So I didn't tell her at that time because I had my little sisters in the car as well. But that night, and prior to, the funny thing is, my mom had been looking for those exact same pills because my mom is not a pill person at all, and those were hers because she was having back problems at the time. So funny thing is, a week prior to that, she had asked me, hey, do you know where my pills are? She wasn't accusing me or anything. She was just really asking me because she thought that they had been in the cabinet, the medicine cabinet. So I'm like, lying, because that's one of the things you do as well. I lied to her and I told her I didn't know where they were at. She kind of brushed it off, like, okay, because again, she wasn't accusing me. But I gave her the bottle. When I talked to her that night, I said, Mom, I'm taking these, and I'm not gonna cry with that. It was just like, dang. She didn't know about the Xanax. I had just moved on from the Xanax, so I was just taking a new pill. So for her to know that I felt exposed. I felt like, dang, she knows the truth about me. And she just cried because it was more like a, wow, you were crying out for help, and did I do anything wrong? You know, that's what a lot of parents feel. And I know that at the time you don't know how to express it or say anything, but it really does hurt your parent or just your family support because they think they didn't do enough, you know, because we're not talking to them or opening up to them. And I know we feel exposed, but you know, it was terrible that my mom felt like she had done something wrong, and I was the one taking the medicine. And you know, she finally said, you know, this is a call for help, and she took it upon herself to make me an appointment. And I thank God for that, because who knows what I would be doing. I'm jumping. And I forgot to say, while I was taking Xanax, I was also drinking at the time too. So I'm telling you, you will do just about anything to escape, okay? And it's not the best ways, because I look back now like, dang, medicine is real, and I could have died, honestly. The stuff that I was doing, the Xanax, the pills, the opium, it is so much on I was young too, think about it, I was 16. And it's scary, but I feel like if you are currently taking medications to numb the pain, drinking to numb the pain excessively, it is temporary. It does not help you in the long run. I've been there, I've done it, I've tried it, and I think on my own personal view, it actually didn't help me. I don't want to say it made things worse, but because I'm already a person that has anxiety, smoking weed contributed to it, I can for sure say, because I'm already on edge, and then smoking too, of course you're gonna be paranoid, and I think I definitely showed signs of it was more enhanced. So I want to tell you, just like, if you're doing that, just get help now. I am on prescribed medication, and it isn't addictive at all. What I'm taking is Zoloft and Buspar. Zoloft is for my depression, and Buspar is for my anxiety. And the Buspar is more like it's a remedy type of pill, so it's non-addictive at all. So is the Zoloft. And I don't feel like it's a need. It's more of like it's helping me. I don't even rely on it. I'm just so glad that I have something to balance me out, because again, it's just an imbalance. I didn't even know that something was wrong, and now we know something is wrong, so they can take care of it. You don't have to self-medicate, you know? So if you are going through any of these things where you're like, well, dang, you look back and you say, I am smoking so much, I am drinking so much, I am taking pills, whatever you're doing, I just want you to ask yourself why. I'm not saying you have to stop. I'm not judging. You guys are gonna do whatever you're gonna do, and that's fine, because everyone has to learn for themselves. But just ask yourself why am I doing it, and that'll help you out a lot, because I never even asked myself why. I think I knew, but it's a scary question to ask too, like, why am I doing this? Once you ask yourself why, I think you can get to the bottom of things. And I'm not saying cut it out completely. Sometimes you can even lessen things. I've learned that too. But I want to help in healthy ways, because the way I did things, it was like leading up to just worse and worse things. So what I'm saying is, stop the bad habits now, learn from it, get the help you need. I'm so happy I am taking prescribed medications for me that are just helping me now. And the sooner you say you need help, your parent, I'm telling you, they'll be relieved that you said you came to them in the first place instead of handling things yourself. And that's just my story, and I never even thought that I would share that with anyone, because it is so personal. But like I said, this channel is gonna be real, okay? I'm looking at you, okay? We're gonna get real. And I know I made you uncomfortable, because now you're asking yourself, why am I doing I mean, like I said, I'm not telling you, pushing my opinion on you, but I am telling you just to, ask yourself, and you'll get to it, okay? And I'm just so glad that you're watching me, and I hope I'm helping you, and I'm hoping I'm giving you some real good advice, okay? I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys subscribe, like, leave comments of what you want to see on my next video. This is already my third video. I can't believe I'm committed. I'm consistent. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.